Hey family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Have you guys ever questioned or doubted God when put in a tough situation? I know I have. I have friends and family members who have gone or are currently experiencing tough moments in their lives. And the one question that we all ask is, why God, why me? We live in a sinful world where trials and tribulations are used to test how strong our faith is. Many times we as Christians believe that because we love God, we will never have to undergo pain. But it is because we do love God that the devil makes it his top priority to bring troubles into our lives. There are ultimately two directions that we can choose to go through when experiencing difficulties. We can either let our problems pull us away from God, or we can let God be glorified no matter what we're going through. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose." This Bible verse is saying that God is willing to use our distress for good, under the condition that we love him and blindly trust that he is in control, so that we can be brought closer to him. Trials are more than simply unavoidable aspects of life. They are part of God's plan. Trials are a way to test our faith. In 1 Peter 1:6-7, it says, "In this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while, if need be, you have been grieved by various trials, that the genuineness of your faith, being much more precious than gold that perishes, though it is tested by fire, may be found to praise, honor, and glory at the revelation of Jesus Christ." This reminds me of the story of Job. Satan brought stress, discomfort, and pain to his life. He lost his children and the support of his wife and friends. But he says, "The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Let the name of the Lord be praised." God allowed Satan to test Job because he knew that Job was obedient and loyal. Yes, he pushed Job to his limits, but he became victorious. Trials are also a way to test our purpose. John the Baptist spent his entire life preparing the way for Jesus. He was faithful and true to his mission, but his time was almost over. John was now imprisoned and waiting to be executed when doubts began to cloud his mind. What if he was wrong about Jesus? What if he wasn't the one? His entire ministry would have been in vain. So he decided to send his disciples to Jesus. And when they came back and reported all the miracles and the work of the Messiah, Job accepted God's will for his life. He felt reassured about his purpose here on earth. There has not risen anyone greater than John the Baptist. Those were Jesus' words. Even the greatest men in the Bible experienced sorrow and darkness, but God always brings the help that is needed. Lastly, trials are a way to test our obedience. 2 Corinthians 2:9 says, "I wrote to you as I did to test you and see if you would fully comply with my instructions." Joseph went through one of the worst forms of betrayal. His own brothers sold him and sent him to a place far away where he was a stranger. Regardless of all of this, Joseph decided to stay faithful to God. He did not let his difficulties define him nor chain him down. Instead, he grew and matured as a person. He knew that he was not alone. God was with him. He is with us also. He wants to be there for us every step of the way, good or bad. If you're experiencing hurt or pain, both physically or emotionally, run to God. His grace will always be sufficient to those who trust him. If you guys liked this video and felt blessed by it, please subscribe and comment down below and share with your family and friends.